All right, well, our severe threat will be fading today, thankfully, after several days of severe weather from the southern plains to the southeast, the Tennessee Valley, and we'll be tracking now that storm moving into the northeast with some heavy snow. Western U.S. will be dealing with some flooding and some snow as well, but first we'll start off with the severe reports from yesterday. All the blue and yellow dots indicate the hail and the wind reports from yesterday. Several of those, several dozen, but again, the good news is that we didn't have any widespread tornado damage from Tuesday. That storm system is now lifting to the north. We are going to be now focusing on the heavy snow into the northeast. We have a number of winter weather headlines from the Ohio Valley into the mid-Atlantic states and all the way up into the northeast. So the pink colors indicate the winter storm warnings where the snow will be the heaviest from D.C. to New York and even Boston. But the snowfall tallies could be approaching 6 to 12 inches. And again, depending on where this tracks, that will dictate where the heaviest snowfall is expected. Here's a look at the D.C. office. Now, D.C. itself may see only 4 to 6 inches, but you head farther north in some of the high elevations, we're going to be tracking maybe a foot or more. Long Island, perhaps even a foot, even out near New York City. And then as we head a little farther north near Boston, we may be on the order of about 6 inches there with some of the heavier snowfall tallies just south of Boston itself. So the snow wrapping up today, very wet, slushy snow. Expecting some coastal flooding, some very strong winds, especially along the Cape and the coastal communities. And again, even through Thursday, we should have that heavy snow continuing at least during the morning hours before things kind of fade away. Now, we'll be pretty active in the west. We have a number of headlines from winter storm warnings and watches in the Sierra Nevada range to flood concerns. This is how much liquid could be falling yet through the end of the week, maybe 2 inches or more out near Los Angeles. But then the snowfall will be very heavy in the Sierra Nevada range, Northern California, and also through the Intermountain West. In the meantime, we start to see those fire weather concerns develop in the southern plains.